channel, SABC1, Zanzi for show.
They say all good things take time. So 9 years late and 5 times over budget, the billion-dollar Krestovsky Stadium in St. Petersburg must be a very good venue. With a capacity of 68,000, it's the second largest stadium of the World Cup. The picturesque river port, formerly Leningrad, is known for its museums and culture. Riverboats and a new metro line will be used to transport fans from the city center 10 kilometers away. The stadium was to have been finished in 2008, but did not open until last year. St. Petersburg will stage 7 matches, including a semi-final and the third-place playoff.
You can hear it in the background. That is a super bike, and it belongs to Morongo Mahope, who is South Africa's only and first black woman to race superbikes. She's here in the studio, and she is bringing her beast, the 600cc monster. I can't understand why you would even begin to ride this. Let me hear. Thank you. All I can say is Wariska. Morongo, please come and take a seat. I love the bike. It looks great. I would never get on it, though. Ever would I get onto that bike. And what's happening there? Have you got the clip in? No, you haven't. Let's get more assistants in just to make sure that it works. Because our floor manager doesn't know where to clip there. Let's help with the clipping of the bike. Otherwise, hundreds and hundreds of thousands of rands is going to fall down on the floor. There we go. Done. And you were so worried. You're like, if this thing falls here, I'm going to lose plenty money. I'm going to sue Thomas. You're going to sue who? No, I don't have it. So let's talk about that, first of all. Morongo, how are you?
I'm all right. Sure. The nerves are come now.
You're nervous about coming onto the show?
Yeah.
Well, I would have thought the nerves would have started a little bit earlier in life. Because age 30, normal people don't decide to start riding bikes. I just need to hear that story. You were 30 before you got on a motorbike.
Yeah. Well, my family, especially my sisters, they thought I was going through a midlife crisis. Like, I don't know what to do with my life. And my partner didn't want to get the bike. He was refusing. I think for consistent 2 years I asked him. And then he said, those things are very dangerous.
What do you say? What do you say to your husband?
I love bikes, and I think I should get one.
No.
Not ever in a bike, just thinking, you know what, I love the sound. It looks cool. When your bike passed by, thinking, I should be on that thing. And then I said, okay, I'm going to get myself a bike.
Which is fine. So then husband eventually says, let's get a bike. That's fine for riding around for fun. Then you decide, I'm going to ride it at 240 kilometers an hour, going on super bikes, racing against men. That's another thing now.
Well, when I started, I used to commute with a bike. And I never thought that my bike will go sideways. I never imagined. I just thought, you know what, I'm enjoying the bike. Let me ride the bike to work. And that was actually my achievement. I thought, you know what, this is where it's ending. Until I went on to the track one day, and I never looked back.
So the girl from Gamakopane in Limpopo, like, decides she's going to race against men.
Yes.
Why?
That was not even 2 years. This is my second year of racing. I decided, you know what, I love this thing. I want to do more. I believe I can do more. I believe I love the sport. I fell in love with the sport. And I thought, you know what, there is a biking element and then there's a sport element, and I enjoy the sport.
How shocked are people? Like, when you, first of all, black woman, already, That's just unusual. First in the history of South Africa to be racing superbikes. And I have to say, that's amazing. Congratulations on that. You're a pioneer. You're blowing minds. How is it going, though? How competitive are you? Are you at the back?
I used to be when I started. I used to be at the back when they do that. Yeah.
And then last season?
Last season I did good. The first year of my racing, I actually had an injury, so I broke my collarbone.
No, don't say you broke it. Tell the truth. Kiwile.
Yes, Kiwile. And I broke my collarbone, and then Tinta Dusty got up, and then I went back and back and back, and then that's how you improve. You take what life throws at you, and you don't quit. And that's what I did. Last
season, from what I saw, at some point you were number 2 on the rankings, beating the men. I'm stunned. I'm amazed. You've been riding 4 years.
I've been racing 18 months. So I would say that the first year it was difficult, but then I improved last year. So the nice thing that when you race, even with males, you have your classes, you have your peers in the group. So even after crashing and missing a few races, I still managed to come second.
Overall, for that season?
Yeah.
In your class?
That was with
the others that are at your level, you were the second best?
Yes.
There was one person ahead of you?
That was the Red Star club races. So there's a Red Star track at Delmas.
I can't believe it. That's amazing. I mean, and what's the goal? What do you want to do?
Well, my goal is to race nationals, and very soon, and I think I'm competitive enough.
National championship.
National championship.
So you're moving
very
from
soon.
the division that you're in, because right now, like, if we're talking about soccer, ugo, like ABC Motsepe, NFD, or Premiership.
Premiership. So that's my main goal, and I think it's happening sooner than I thought.
But it's expensive, right? It
is expensive. So my goal is to go to nationals, and I'm hoping people believe in my dream, believe in the journey, and then they can join me. And
let's talk it straight. Let's talk straight. I mean, you need sponsorship.
Yes.
You need assistance from that perspective.
So yes.
What do they need to come to the party with? What is the biggest need right now?
Fortunately, I'm the ambassador for Motorsport South Africa, so they are on board because they believe in what I'm doing, being the first black woman and then doing great things, and then they believe in my growth and my development.
Well done, Motorsport South Africa, for assisting. So there's already assistance there, but there's more needed.
There is more. So there is races that I would like to do that are obviously not covered. So I would like people to join and partner me in this journey and make history.
So corporates out there, if you want to be associated with the first black woman to ride superbikes in the national championships of South Africa, well, get on to Sport Attend, email us, tweet us, we'll forward those details. Morongo is somebody that you really should be putting things into, because what an inspiration to young girls out there, that anything is possible, right? This I wouldn't do. And every single man behind all the cameras here, I asked them all, they said, hell no. They're not interested.
That is actually my dream as well, is to take the sport to girls, women, and to blacks. Because people don't see bikes on the road, but they don't see the sport element. So I would like to promote the sport to the blacks and to women.
I just want one thing, right? Right now, when you're racing this bike here, how fast do you go?
Very fast.
No,
I would say on a very, very fast pace, I can click 230, 240.
Kilometers an hour?
An hour.
240.
So, yes, I was very surprised, depending on the track. So at a fast track, you can really clock it.
How serious?
Like, and still want to go more, and then there's nothing. Like, it's like, okay, I'm done here.
240 kilometers an hour.
Yes.
Unalibana.
And you need to brake.
Marunalibana.
At tense.
Unalibana.
Yeah, they know that. They know, they support me. At first,
it's safe into it.
It is very safe. At the track, it's a very safe environment. Unlike, yeah.
Go strating.
Go strating, yeah. Definitely, I cannot do 240 on the road.
You know what? You've convinced me. I am also officially declaring today that I am going to start watching superbike racing.
Please.
You guys thought I was going to say ride. Never. Morongo, thank you very much. We'll keep the message going. I'll also make sure that later on I tweet, give your handles, get South Africans to be involved and see who can come to the party to try and assist you to get to that national championship. We want to see you riding with the best and taking your dream as far as you can take it.
Thank you so much. And I want people to come to races, not to only just watch Morongo, but to come and watch. I'm
Team Habashwe Racing. I get it, that's what you call it, right?
Team Habashwe, and then I'm Morongo, Team Morongo Racing.
I can't. I'm going to come and see one of these days. I am. Superbikes, women, beating men, it's all happening. Coach Stuart Baxter is next, and Coach, you have a lot of work now. He's talking out there, but he has a lot of work to beat Morongo's story, because Morongo's story is powerful. The coach is talking in the background. Can't wait to hear what he says. Remember the hashtag on Twitter, Ask Baxter. I'll get some of your questions in with Coach Baxter after this.